Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we're going to do a Journal Thursday again. We haven't done one of those in a while. I went ahead and bound these journals, this one and the other one that I was showing you the other day, and we're going to work on these. I'm going to put a writing board here and a tag, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now, what I thought we would do, I want to put a lace pocket in here. So I was trying to kind of find a page that I wanted to put it on. I think I want to put it right here. And I believe, do I want to use that? No, I think I want to use the white. So I'm going to use this, and please excuse my printer for just a second. It just started up just out of the blue and decided it wanted to print, I guess. And I don't want to cancel it because it's actually printing something that I asked it to print early this morning and it never did. So now it is decided it wanted to print. So we're just going to leave it. I'm going to let it run. Hopefully it won't irritate you. Let's see. Well, I don't want it there because you can't see it. So let's put it on another page. I had to do some maintenance on it this morning and I think I kind of stalled it. When I do maintenance, I usually do. I usually mess it up a little bit more than when I maintain it. So anyway, I know it's right here beside me and you can hear it, and I do apologize. Just try to ignore it and watch what I'm doing. So that's going to be our little lace pocket right there. And once it gets glued down, it's going to be great. Now, there are a couple of other things I wanted to do. I just happened to think of them, and so I decided I'd do those first, because if I don't, I'll forget by the time I get back around here. I think I want to use some of this lace, and this is the lace that we have in the store. It is a huge pack, as you can see, and I think I want to use some of this to go right down through here and have a little side tuck. Yeah, that's my HP printer printing. It sits right here beside me so I can get to it pretty easy. And it's an oldie but a goodie. I've had it for a while. But it still prints very well. It prints better than any of the high dollar ones I've got. That's what I print all of your digitals on. Alright. I'm going to put that right there, and I'm pulling it pretty tight because I want it to be a tight tuck. I don't want it to be so loose that everything falls out of it. So we're just going to leave that like that. And I'm going to let that little bit of lace hang off at the top and at the bottom. Alright, let's see. I think there was one more thing that I thought about. Can't remember where I was thinking about putting it, though. Now, this is the one that I said I didn't think it had enough pockets. I mean, enough paper. It does have enough paper in it, but I will be adding some flip outs and things too, so it's going to end up and have plenty. Alright. Let's get a little book weight. I want to put some type of tab on this. And I have some scrap pieces of fabric here. Don't know if I've got any that are going to be big enough. Oh, they're all kind of small. I could probably use that. Just put a little tab on here. And I'm going to fray it a little bit on each side because I like that look. For all of you who haven't heard, Betty is another grandma. I don't know how many this makes, 12, 13, I don't know. But bless her heart, her daughter had her baby last night, or this morning early, I think it was, at 1 pound 14 ounces. She had gone into premature labor, and so the baby was at risk, so they had to do an emergency C-section last night. So keep them in your prayers, the baby and her daughter and the family, because I know that's got to be stressful. And then on top of all of it, they've got the hurricane moving in. We just need to pray that the hurricane doesn't hit the hospital with a direct hit. Okay, so there we go. We got a tab there. Now we can kind of start back. I had to do those things while I was thinking about them, because if I didn't, guess what? I wouldn't even remember what I needed to do. Now we still have more of this trim. It is lots and lots of trim, and it's 3 different sizes, 3 different colors. We have plenty of that still in stock. So if you want some, grab it while it lasts, because once this batch is gone, it'll be gone. We won't be able to get any more at half price. Well, I said cut out that are already ready, not just cut out, they're ready. I have to look and see which journal I'm working on. I am going to use, now I did back these pockets just because I like the pocket that's a little bit thicker than just regular paper. So I did back them a little bit. I'm just going to score that because it makes it a little bit easier for me to fold. Right, so tomorrow I did not do Friday freebie last week. I was not in the frame of mind to do it. I was not in the frame of mind to do anything. As you notice, I didn't even do a video. But tomorrow I will have 2 Friday freebies. Plus I've got freebies for the Buy Me a Coffee members. I've got freebies for the Ko-fi members, and I've got freebies for the YouTube members. So make sure that you watch out for your freebies. I'm trying to get them all up and ready to go. I've got to refill this. I forget until I start to use it. That right there at the top didn't glue, so I'm going to add some of that glue in there. There we go. Because we don't want that coming apart. I like that. So a lot of you guys seem to like the stories that we told the other day. So we may start, I won't be able to tell one every time I get on here because sometimes I don't even remember them. Other times they just kind of hit and miss. I have left this open, I guess. So I'll probably just try to tell some, you know, once in a while. And I'll try to put in the title, you know, some kind of hint that lets you know there's a story in there. I have also, just remembered last night, usually you guys remind me, but nobody reminded me this time. Just remembered last night that I haven't drawn for freebie, for the YouTube freebie, for the last, what, July maybe, or August, September, I think. I'll have to go back and look. So I need to do that, so we'll do that. And then, I was trying to think if there's something else that I've missed. I probably have along the way. If I don't keep my list right in front of me of all the different things that I have to do, I forget. I know this thing's going to stop printing soon, hopefully. And it may be so loud that it's so irritating that I might not even be able to put this video up. I hope I can. So that's going to be a pocket right there. And I think we'll just run some of this black lace across there because it'll kind of blend with this page. Or go with that page, not blend so much, but go with it. And this is a cotton lace. It is not that cheap stuff. You may hear dead spots in the video because when I'm not talking, I'll probably lower the volume just so that you don't have to listen to that printer going. So if you hear dead spots, that's what it is. I have just lowered the volume until I can start back talking again. So we have a pocket there. And then let's go on. I'll have to put something right there. I think we'll just put that there. Are you finished now? It may start up again in a minute. We may decide to They have to deal with it today. Alright, go with the pocket there. I'll probably cover this, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Right now I'm just kind of putting pockets in and seeing what we need for here. Oh, it's gearing up again. Are you going to print again? What about a side tuck here? That'll be all right. Let's go ahead and punch this out. Right now the skies are sunny, so I don't know. I think the weather is basically supposed to move in tonight and then tomorrow from the hurricane. So I'm just trying to get as much done today as I can. So hopefully when it does start up, I can just chill and watch the news. I don't like to be working on computers and things when it's lightning and storming and that kind of thing. All right, so that's a little side tuck pocket. And then we will put something on here, so this will be a little bit thicker, probably just something on one side, because this is that old grammar school notebook paper that we used to use when I was in grammar school. I don't know if, first grade, I think, kindergarten, whatever. I don't know if kids use it now or not. And then I'm going to put something right there, I just don't know what yet. No, we can't do that because we got that one right there. We'll put something there in a minute. So we got that pocket there. And then we'll put something here. I don't mind that envelope there, really. This is some envelopes that one of you guys sent me, I think. And I am just going to go around the edge so that we can have a little tuck pocket behind it as well. And then we'll put it right there. Now I did do a little short video yesterday, and I may add it on to the end of this one, or I may just put it up by itself. I don't know, of how I did these covers, because I've had quite a few people that have asked would I do just a video showing how I do the cover. So I'll either put it up at the beginning or the end. One or the other. These are some of those little side tuck pockets that we made when I found those pieces in my stash. So I'm going to put that down. Okay. And you want to put some right down the seam. There we go. So we have a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. And we will attach a page to that. Whoops. I almost tore my... This is that old typing paper. It's good to write on, but you can't really attach anything to it. Look at that. That's trying to come up. That's not good. Why are you trying to come up? Did I not put enough glue on you? I think I only put glue at the top and the bottom. That's probably why it's trying to come up. Not a belly band, Edith. There we go. Alright, so this is the center. And then this page... How in the world did I do that? I got a page that doesn't have anything on it. Well, isn't that weird? This one must have skipped when I was printing the backs, I suppose. So I need to find a page that we can put on there. Dig down through here. Now I just need to see what is on the opposite side. So that one's got the bicycle on it. And then that one's got that on it. So we can put this one probably. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear it off right here at the edge. Aaron, if you hear the dinging, my phone dinging, Aaron is texting me right and left. He is ready to come home. He spent all of his money. They're at Pigeon Forge at the National Quartet Convention. They sang yesterday. And he has, today, they did a radio show, he and Brandon. And they got it taped, and he went and spent money on shirts and hats and things from the other groups. He always buys from the other groups. And now that he's spent all of his money, he's ready to come home. He said, Nanny, I'm ready to come home. He said, I've only got $20 left in my wallet. And I said, well, I guess you better quit spending. And he said, yep, I can't spend any more. I've got to come home. And I said, well, you'll have to talk to Mom and Daddy about that, because then they can't get you home. He said, we're coming home tomorrow. I said, okay. But yeah, when he spends his money, he's ready to come home. But now he's good about buying his own clothes, and when he wants something like that from the other groups, he will buy it himself. He doesn't ask for money from Mom and Daddy. He uses his money that he earns over here working. Okay, so right then, he sent me a picture of his wallet, that his wallet was empty. That boy's a mess. I said, well, you got to come home then. Tell Mom and Daddy it's time to come home. You've already spent all your money. He said, yes, we talked about it, and I can't spend any more. Even with my debit card, I can't spend any more money. I said, well, you've probably bought enough. He said, that's what Mama said. Oh, me. All right, we got that covered. So if you have a page that turns out white like that for who knows what reason, just cover it. Just put some paper over it and cover it. It'll be fine. And now we're going to cover this one. So just like to look and make sure I'm not putting the same thing near each other. And I'm not. This one will be fine. This other part of this. And I just used my glue stick because I've never had any problem with this glue stick coming unstuck. And I've been using this thing for probably, 20 years. I've been using this type glue stick, so I've never had any problem with it. Now there's a little bit there that I could trim off, but instead of doing that, I'm just going to put some ink on it, and it will be just fine. Same thing here at the top. And then if you see that you didn't get it all the way down in here, you can put a little piece of washi on there. So I may just put a little piece of this one. This one's pretty sticky. Now put your washi up at one side and put it down, and then bring it down here, and before you press it down, run your finger down lightly through that center, and it will put that washi right in the middle of that and hold it down. If you just kind of press it down, it's not going to go in the crack, so it doesn't hold it down as well. Just like that. And let's cut this little piece off. If we don't, it'll get stuck on everything. There we go. Okay, we got those pages covered. And then we've got that page. Let's see, I think we'll put a pocket here of some kind. And we could make a pocket, or I can use one of these that I already have made. And I'm just going to try to fold this one. Well, I didn't get that side done. Okay, so we got that cut out. Okay, there's another pocket. Not sure, we may leave that for writing. This one, we might do this little thing on. Let's see which way it goes and what's beside it. Too much writing on both sides of that, I think. I think I have another one right here. Let's try it. See, this one goes the other way. I think it goes that way. Yes, and we did this one on a video the other day, so if you want to see it, you can just scroll back a couple of videos and it'll be there. So I'm going to run my glue down through here first. These kind of pages that are coffee dyed are a little bit harder to attach. So sometimes I go ahead and put some washi in there too. But I'm not on this one because it's going to be a tuck pocket, so it should be okay. And I put quite a bit of glue in there. And we're just going to slide that in as far as it'll go and then press it down. Then I'll flip it open. Now right here we may have to put washi. I think I'm just going to use a little piece of this washi. I'm getting texts from everybody now that I've got on the video. I always do that. Right. There we go. Got that covered up. So that will flip out, and we're going to make a little tag for this if I don't have one, and I don't think I do. And then you can journal here, here, and then you'll be able to journal on the tag. And I want to put something right there. And I wanted to show you, the box of goodies that I got. And these are the things, you know, I told you my friend was cutting out some things for me. This is all that she cut out for me. Look at this. It's amazing. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. Oh, and then she even cut out me more things that I didn't need. I sent her some files, and then down in the bottom of this, so thank you so much, Cindy. You're so sweet. See, embroidery scissors. Oh, she sent me some cutter bee scissors. How sweet. Those cut really good on your fussy cutting. Let's see. So that's some that she got off of Etsy, and she got those out for me. And then these are some I think that I sent her. That's the red labels. She has even labeled them all. Can you imagine? She's so sweet. Those are the ones that I got from Tracy Fox, and she's cut those out for me. These, I'm pretty sure I sent her, yeah, the blue labels, and I think I'm going to use one of those in this maybe. There are the Shabby Dabby Doodah numbers and Love Junk Journal numbers. That's the labels again. Oh my goodness. And I love these little bags that you've got them in. Where in the world do you get these little tiny bags? I need some of those. The green labels. I think we're going to use a blue one on here. And then there's the brown labels. And then she made these little cards and sent to me. Aren't those cute? She's got little buttons, little vintage buttons on them. Thank you so much, Cindy. That's so sweet of you. I'm just so excited to have all this cut out. I can't wait till I can get some butterflies and flowers cut out. And I'm not trying to pressure you. Please don't think I am. I think I'm going to put that on there. And I've got another lady that's going to be cutting out some things for me, so I'm going to send her some things. she doesn't have a good printer, so I'm going to send her the printed out files. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that right there. There we go. It's my first one used from Miss Cindy. Thank you. Oh, let's put something here. Let's put a number there. It's already got 1888, so I don't know if I'll put a number. Let's don't put a number. Let's maybe do a green label. Maybe. These little bags are just the right size. That's fantastic. Let's try. I don't want to cover that 1888 up. So I don't know. I may not put it labeled there at all. No, I think I don't want to put a label there because I don't want to cover my number up. I will just leave that for now. This side we'll probably put something on. I'm not sure exactly what right now. I'll put those up there. I need to put those in, and I'll have to build a whole new book for those. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are we gonna put here? Does anybody know? I would like to have maybe just a really pretty piece of paper down through there because it's kind of plain. See if I have any scraps in here anywhere. I got a few scraps right here. Let's see what they are. But that one we don't need because it's this side. Don't really need that one because it's on this side. Well, we could do a strip of that, I guess. And I don't want to cut that one apart. We've got that, but it's got wording on it. So let's do a little piece of this. And I'm just going to guesstimate. Not going to be too precise about it. And then we can make a tag out of that. That'll work right there. And I'm going to ink it up pretty good because it's a lighter color and that's kind of light, so I want this to stand out. So I'm just going to put quite a bit of ink around it. Yeah, the fussy cutting is something that I just really don't have time for, and I love little things fussy cut so that I can have them ready to go in my journals, but I just don't have the time to do it. So I was so happy when my sweet friends said that they would like to do it for me. I always welcome any kind of help. I'm not one of those people that thinks I've got to do it all for sure. Okay. So there we've got that one. I don't know what I'll put on here. I'll put something, but not right this minute. And then I think we'll put a pocket here. Now let's see. Don't know if this is going to work. I like the pink with that. How far back did we put that other one? I don't want to put them too close together. Yeah, that's good. They're not too close. And that's got pink on it, the same color as this, so that'll work. Close up some of my glues so that they don't get hard. I'm hoping I got that the right place. Yeah, it looks like I did. There we go. Some nice pockets. And we may come back and put something on some of these that I'm adding in here, but you know how I do. I like to go through and get pockets and things done first, and then I go back through and do tags and maybe flip outs, things like that, and then I embellish it all at one time and get it ready to go. I love that paper. And this is a recipe, but I absolutely love the writing on that type or whatever. I know it's not writing, it's type, but I love that type. We may just put a little short pocket down here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's see, that's up, I think. And then we will add something on here as well. I think I'm going to leave that for now. A little tab there. Shall we do here? This may be where we put one of these. I'm going to leave it in there. I may put it there and I may not, but I'm going to leave it in there for right now. Just kind of pull out whatever else we have over here. See what we've got and what we can do. Got this pocket. And I have, I guess I could use that as a tuck. Let's see, I don't really want that on that page. So we'll probably have to come back to that page. And boy, is that folded crooked. And I think I may leave that for a flip out and just add something to it. Now this could go on this page. I kind of like it there. Oh, I'm going to have to use my folder on this. Oops. It helps if you get your finger out of the way. And I've got so much glue on mine, it probably would help if I got the glue off of them. There we go. Now I cut off this little top part right here. First off, I don't want it showing when I fold this over, and then I cut these little peaks off right here. I guess I could do that when I make it, but usually I forget. So it's not that hard to cut it off. There we go. And then there's a pocket here. And we will put something on that pocket a little later. I don't think I'm going to put anything on it now. Well, we could put that little piece. Oh, I think I like that side better. Let's do this side. And I'm not going to make a pocket out of that. I'm just going to glue it all the way down. There we go. Then this, I could have inked it a little bit before I glued it down, but it didn't. That's okay. That's on there. And then that page we'll probably do a little bit of something with. And that vintage music page. And then this is the last page, so I want to put something here. I've got one more of those pockets, but I don't think I want to put one of those that close to the other one. That is, I like that, but kind of blends a little bit too much. So let's do this. Let's do another little side tuck. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm going to close this back up because I know there's pieces that are still gluing, but you can see it starts to get chunky even after you add a few things. But I've got lots more to add, and it's going to be even chunkier. And then I have some really pretty lace that I'm going to be putting on the outside. I love this. I know this has got red roses on here, and you don't really see the red roses here. You see blue and pink, but on through here there are some red roses in the photos. But I loved this and this old vintage writing to go with these vintage letter boxes. That's what I liked most of this paper. So, you know, you could even, if you don't want the red rose, you could even cover that with a piece of lace or something like that. But I just thought that was so pretty with those vintage advertisements on, or vintage letters, and then we're doing actually the letter box. All right, guys, I think that's the video for today. I've got a couple of more things that I need to do out here, and then I need to get in and get me a little bit of supper done and get my food ate, and then settle back and watch the weather boil in, and pray for all those people that are way closer to the coast than I am. We're probably going to get a little bit of wind and a little bit of rain off of it, but we're further to we're in Alabama north, so I'm like north central, and so the main part is going to be, from what I hear now, it's going to be going to Georgia and Tennessee. Now where my kids are in Tennessee, they're going to get hit with it probably tomorrow, just about the time they're leaving, so that's got me a little bit concerned. But you know, all I can tell them to do is be careful and pull over when you need to pull over, and just trust that the Lord will take care of them. So that's what I have to do. I can't do anything else about it. All right, guys, I am going to go. Thank you so much, Cindy, for all this fussy cutting that you did for me. I really appreciate it. These are just absolutely wonderful. And thank you guys for watching. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye.